Good day all, my name is Limba Mupetami. Welcome to today's Sport Rep Show. Let's head into the hit list segment of today. The Brave Warriors head coach Bobby Samaria believes accomplished Mamelodi Sundowns star striker Peter Shalulile should jump at the opportunity to test himself against the best players in the world. The 52-year-old Gava has urged Brave Warriors captain to leave the Tshwane Giants if he receives a lucrative offer from Europe. Shalulile has had a brilliant season playing for Sundowns, clinching the DStv Premiership title and the Top 8 trophy. Patrice Motsepe, the Caf President, says nobody is bigger than football. Motsepe is in the country to attend the Cosafa annual general meeting in which a new executive committee will be elected. This will usher in a new dawn for an organization that has gone from strength to strength in recent years. 3 Namibian footballers plying their trade in the Botswana Premier League have settled in well at their club, Masitauka Football Club. The players are star striker Aubrey Amsep, defender Ivan Kamberiba, and Marius Gutse, all former players of African Stars Football Club. The club is currently on 11th position with 32 points from 27 matches. For nearly 3 years, the country's top-flight football has been on a standstill due to infighting. However, football in the informal settlement of Windhoek is flourishing thanks to the hard work and dedication from those spearheading the sport in those areas. A good example is the ongoing activity in the Okahandja Park informal settlement that currently runs a league called the Topias Hanyeko Soccer Football League that is expected to come to an end next month. The league, which started last year, has 20 teams, with each team contributing $3,500 towards the cause. The winners will walk away with $19,000. With that, let's go for a short break. Once we return, we cross over to the In the Pipeline segment of today's show. Stay tuned. The Parkies Sports Day starts today and ends tomorrow with netball, rugby and hockey, as well as football on the menu at Pioneers Park Primary School. The Sports Day returns this year and ends after the last edition took place in 2019 and had to come to a halt due to COVID-19. 8 schools will be in contention at the school, with the likes of Windhoek Afrikaans, a private school, Pioneers Park Primary, Windhoek Gymnasium, St. George's, Urban Primary School, and, just children playing sports. This action, of course, will be live streamed at 7:30 to 5. This, of course, is rugby. Netball will be live streamed from 8 to 14:15, that is tomorrow. Now, speaking of school sports, the 6th annual edition of the Inter-High tournament kicked off on Wednesday with Windhoek Gymnasium Private School and Windhoek High School set to compete against one another. There will be netball, hockey, squash, cricket, archery, tennis, basketball, football, and not forgetting triathlon action. Football matches will be live streamed on Namibian Sun Facebook and MyZone from 5 o'clock. Hockey will be live streamed on Republican and MyZone from 7 o'clock, and Hockey Boys will also be streamed on the same platform as from 8:30. Also tune into DStv channel 285 or GoTV channel 94 for the action. On Saturday, rugby will be on Republican and MyZone pages as from 9 o'clock in the morning. Netball will be on Sport Rap and MyZone pages as from 1 o'clock, whereas rugby will be on Republican and MyZone from 7 o'clock. For results, follow sportrap.my.na. With that, there was tennis yesterday. Here is an interview with Coach Norman from John Theron Tennis School and some of the tennis stars, as well as archery. So check out these interviews.
I'm Norman. I'm coaching with Johan Theron Tennis School. It is a great honor to see the kids I've been working with playing for the inter-high schools. In the past 10 years, I've seen them from under 10 until now, and I look forward to them going places in this game of tennis. Thank you.
Yes, I'm a tennis player for Winter Gymnasium at the Inter-High, and I'm the #1 seeded player for the girls.
So what was the best part about the inter-high tennis this year?
Winning, because I don't like losing.
What challenges did you face?
None.
What would you want to improve for next year's game?
I would like to have more people playing so that we have more fun.
And what is the best part about the inter-high?
All of the spirit and the social between the two schools.
Why do you think that you are the best player?
I think because I've been playing for a very long time and I work hard to be the best.
So what advice can you give to future tennis players or maybe learners that are planning on coming to your school that want to play tennis?
To always work hard and follow your dreams.
I'm a VIS learner and I play tennis for Inter-High today.
So Janine, what was the best part about playing tennis for Inter-High this year?
Definitely the interaction between the two schools, because I think there's this image of us being enemies, but it's nice once in a while just to laugh and play and enjoy yourself.
So you would say it wasn't much competition, it was just fun?
Yeah, I think it was more fun than competition, because at the end of the day we play tennis to have fun. Most of us at least.
What are some of the challenges that you faced?
Some of the challenges, I would say Alzay, she's a really good player. Some has some really good tennis players, but I think us playing against them really makes us better as well. So challenges weren't too hard, but they won unfortunately.
What would you want to improve for next year's tennis game for the Inter-High?
Well, I would definitely want some more tennis players at VIS because we lack a bit, and also maybe just improve some of my techniques like my serves and so on.
But all in all, what do you have to say about the tennis game and Inter-High as a whole?
It's really fun, just interacting with everyone, having fun, and for once not hating each other like the image is put on. So yeah, thank you.
I'm from Windhoek High School and we just played mixed the doubles for the Inter-High.
Okay, what did you enjoy most about the Inter-High tennis this year?
We really laughed a lot. It was not that competitive. It was more of like a social situation, so it was very fun.
What were some of the challenges that you faced?
Today I didn't play well. My volleys didn't work that well, so I kind of messed up a little, so it's that.
What do you plan on improving on for next year's tennis Inter-High?
Most definitely my volleys. They made us lose a little today. So.
Do you have any advice overall to anyone that plans on playing tennis in the near future?
Just keep going. It's always fun. It's always something to look forward to. So.
Hallo julle, my naam is Zoe Bronkhorst. Ek is hier nou by die tennisbane. Ons het nou klaar Interhoor gespeel. So ja.
What did you enjoy most about this year's game?
Beslis die mixed doubles en die doubles, meisies en meisies.
Why is that?
Dit was nie regtig so erg soos al die ander jare nie. Ons het gelag en gesels en al die goeders tussendeur.
What challenges did you face?
Beslis my serve. My serve het nie gewerk soos wat ek hom wou gehad het nie. So ja.
Ons is van VIS. Ons is hier as 'n ouer vandag teenwoordig en ons ondersteun die kinders hierso vir die interhoor waar hulle skiet teen gimnasium wat altyd 'n groot uitdaging is. Ons sit met ongelooflike challenges in die stadium in die sportsoort want dit is 'n redelike nuwe sport wat baie vinnig groei en daar's geweldig kinders wat deelneem. En op die stadium jou bo wat aangekoop moet word, jou teikens wat aangekoop moet word, jou pads wat opskiet wat aangekoop word, is alles 'n klomp geld. Maar en met die COVID pandemie wat tans besig is en nog nie heeltemal uitgewerk het nie, is dit nogal 'n groot uitdaging om aan so 'n sport deel te kan neem en vir die kinders ook. Maar weer eens, dit bly lekker om te kommunikeer en kan deelneem. En dit is weer 'n nuwe jaar en ons vat hom ten volle en ons loop met hom.
Hi, my name is Burton Weekly. I am from Windhoek High School in grade 9 and we just shot here against Windhoek Gymnasium and I shot at 287 out of 300.
How long have you been doing archery?
This is my 4th year in archery.
Okay, what are some of the challenges that you face doing archery?
Challenges is most of my competitors like from CRAs and Windhoek Gymnasium also strong and some schools are very strong, like it's hard competing against them and you want to try and get the Namibian teams and yeah, it's not easy to get in there.
Some of your achievements?
I was Golden Boy 2019 for 31 gold medals a year and then last year I achieved Best Archer in Namibia and this year I'm also the Best Genesis Archer in Namibia.
Hello, my name is Agnieszka Volker. I'm currently in matric and I am the captain of the archery team.
Tell us a bit about the challenges as well as the achievements that you've had.
Well, presently I've been doing archery for about 3 years. I can't say I have many achievements since I started like a week before the COVID pandemic hit, but it's been a challenge to practice archery during the pandemic, but I think I've achieved a lot since I'm a decently well shooter.
Okay, what do you look forward to in today's match?
I look forward to having fun with the VIS archers. I don't think it matters much who wins, we should just enjoy ourselves.
Well, thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Sunal Weekly. I'm in Windhoek High School and I'm in grade 11. I've been doing archery for 4 years now. So I'm shooting for Windhoek High School and we're shooting inter-high now and we have a few competitions coming up, like this weekend there's a competition in Stumpage where some of our learners will be participating and some not because they'll be attending the inter-high.
What are some of the challenges that you faced with doing archery?
Well, there's a lot of technique involved. like that you need to learn, and it's like really easy to learn a bad habit, and then it's really hard to like learn it off. So you have to get like your technique perfectly.
And some of the achievements that you've had?
I've been in the Namibian team 2 years. Unfortunately, I did not make it this year, but we have a few VIA students that
What do you look forward to for the match that you have today?
well, it's fun to do archery, and we enjoy it. So yeah, and the animal round will be fun.
Thank you.
With that, let's take a short break. Once we return, we cross over to the Your Takes segment of today's show with Helao Nafidi Ya France, a Namibian cricketer.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vegkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
The Namibian Eagles will step up their preparations for the T20 World Cup when they leave for Bulawayo tomorrow for a 5-match international series against Zimbabwe. National coach Pierre de Bruin says they are taking the series seriously. The 5-day match series starts next Tuesday and will continue for a week till the 5th and final match on the 24th of May. Helao Nafidi Ya France joins us in studio today to speak about the series and his plans for the future. Stay tuned. All right, so we're joined by Namibian cricketer. He's a right batsman, yes?
Yeah, right-handed batsman, yes.
Yes, welcome to the show. You guys are traveling to Zimbabwe tomorrow. You have a series that you guys are taking part in, preparing for the World Cup. That is, how have preparations been?
Preparations have been going so far pretty well. We've had quite an intense 3 weeks, training under fatigue and all of that. So the last weekend we actually even went on a banting camp to one of our teammates' farms. So preparations have been quite well. So we're looking forward to the series against Zimbabwe. First time ever playing against the national Zimbabwe team. So we're quite excited for the upcoming tour.
Yeah. All right. So I understand that you're also, besides playing cricket, you're also in academics, studying as well. I think a very important aspect when it comes to Namibian sportsmen and women. Maybe just tell the viewers what you're studying and how that is going.
I graduated 2 years ago with my BCom Accounting and Finance degree, and I recently also just graduated with my postgrad in Business Management Honours at NAST. So that was, it was a lot of hard work, but yes, like you mentioned, it's a very important aspect as well, after or considering that the lifespan of an athlete is, quite limited. If you're fortunate to either play or take part, the time span is just roughly between 10 to 15 years. So after that, life still goes on. So yeah, I've always, made it a priority to obtain, a tertiary qualification just to have something to fall back on. Because when I was growing up, my dad, was an inspiration as well as my mom and my siblings. Academics was always a priority under our household, and getting inspiration from my dad, who has his master's degree or had his master's degree, and my mom had a degree in accounting, as well as my sister and brothers all having tertiary education. It was just the right thing to do, because anything's possible, nothing's guaranteed, and it was just something to really prioritize and obtain, as well as focusing on my cricket at the same time.
All right, so now when it comes to obviously the studying aspect, playing cricket, most probably also mixed a little bit with you maybe working. How do you juggle all of that?
To be honest, in the beginning it was quite difficult, you know, working 8 to 5 with cricket. After 5 you rush into cricket and then you still have to, you know, put in a few hours at night with your studies. That was a bit tiring, quite tedious as well, you know, just trying to obtain that right balance, but you know, it's not impossible, just a lot of sacrifices have to be taken. So, you know, lots of early mornings, late nights, but it's, like I said, it's not impossible. Others have also done it, but it's just, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's just if you really want it, you're gonna go out there and get it, and just, you know, yeah, like I said, it's a bit of sacrifice, but it's not impossible.
All right, so I don't know if you know this, but you are like the face of, you know, when it comes to a lot of black kids that want to play cricket, you are that face. When they see that, they think it is possible that I can also, you know, make the national team and so forth. It was a predominantly white sport, you know, so I don't know if you know that, but is there maybe a message for kids that are watching this interview that are thinking, you know what, I want to be sitting where he is right now, I want to travel to Zimbabwe, I want to go to the Arab, you know, and play cricket there. Is there maybe a message?
To be honest, Lily, I haven't really seen myself, or I don't really see myself as a role model or the face of, but it's pretty simple. You have to believe in yourself. Yes, there will be obstacles along the road. You just have to stay determined, believe in your coaches, put in the hard work. There's a lot of sacrifices, considering that, you know, cricket takes up a lot of time, and just, you know, if you can just put in your work, put in all the sacrifices, trust in your coaches, nothing's impossible. Just like when I was a youngster, I just loved the game. I loved the game, enjoyed the game, and, you know, I never actually saw myself in this position or where I was. For me, it was just, I just literally enjoyed the process, and the rest just took care of itself. So I'll just, you know, I would inform the youngsters not to stop believing in themselves, because anything's possible. Cricket, I've seen a lot of things in cricket, you know, guys with a lot of talent, you know, throwing it away, guys who in the beginning or in the early stages not really seen as talented, but they were considered late bloomers and they began to progress later on in their careers. So anything's possible. Don't stop believing, don't stop training hard, and yeah, just enjoy the game.
All right, 2 things before we let you go. If you were not playing cricket, what sport would you play? And maybe life after cricket, what do you want to venture into?
If I wasn't playing cricket, I'd probably be I'd probably be a pro swimmer, actually, because when I was younger I used to involve myself, or I used to take part in swimming. I'd probably be a pro swimmer, and if I wasn't playing cricket or any other sports or after sports, I don't know, I'll probably just indulge or go into entrepreneurship, you know, considering the high unemployment in the country, just trying to make a difference, either give back to the sport or, you know, help uplift young upcoming cricketers. That's one of my true passions.
All right, thank you so much, and good luck for the series.
Thank you very much.
That, of course, wraps up today's show, the Your Take segment. We still have one segment, and that is the Globe Trotting with Ari Hochart. So let's cross over to him.
Good day everyone, time for international sport news, and it was a big day of sport all over the globe, and starting off with the soccer news, and it was a big game that was played in the English Premier League, big because it's determining in a big way what's happening in the top 4, and the top 4 means who's going to play Champions League next year, and it was Tottenham Hotspur that hosted Arsenal, and it is Tottenham Hotspur that won that game by 3-0, so a big win. Besides the 3-0 is a big score, but just winning, all of a sudden they're just 1 point behind Arsenal, so at the moment after 36 games, it's Chelsea on 70 points. Arsenal on 66 and then 65 for Tottenham Hotspur. So all to play for, a few games left. And the next game will be this weekend already, and it's going to be Tottenham Hotspur that's going to play at home against Burnley, and it is Arsenal that need to travel to Newcastle. On top of the log, it's still Manchester City leading. They've got 3 points clear of Liverpool, and they play West Ham United. That will be a away game for them. They're leading in the English Premier League at the moment. Then going on to some cycling news, and it's still the Giro d'Italia that's taking place. It was stage 6. It was a tough one. It was a very close finish in the end. It was actually a photo finish in the end, but it was Arnaud Desmarais of France that won again. He won the stage 5 as well, so it's back-to-back wins for him. It was very close. He just beat Caleb Evans of Australia by a few hundredths of a second into second place. General classifications at the moment, the yellow jersey is still with Jean Pedro Lopez, and the total time, combined time after all the stages, stage 6 up to stage 6, is 23 hours, 23 minutes and 36 seconds. And then a further 38 seconds back in second place in the general classifications, that is Leonard Kammer that follows him. The stage 7 will be a tough stage. They say that that is going to be the toughest of all the 29 stages, and it is going to be in the mountains, and there's big climbs. They're climbing almost 4.5 kilometers in height, and it is over 196 kilometers. That is stage 7. Let's go on to some golf news, and it is the Bayern Nelson tournament, that's the AT&T, that's taking place on the PGA Tour in the USA. And the result from that, the first round, is that there was an incredible score in the first round by Sebastian Munoz. He's from Colombia. He came in a 60, that is 12 under par. So he's leading by 4 shots over Mutu Pereira, and he's from Chile. He's on 8 under par. Dustin Johnson also on 5 under par. And then Southern African interest, there's a few players of South Africa that's doing quite well. Christian Besaidnout and Davy van der Walt, both tied 12th at the moment on -5. And then one better is Charles Schwartzel. He's -6 after the first round. So low scores there at the AT&T Bayern Nelson, but South Africans at least also in contention. So let's close the international sport today with some tennis news. It's the Italian Open that's taking place. And big news from the tournament is that the third seed Rafael Nadal, he's out. He got knocked out by Denis Shapovalov of Canada. And it was a 1-6 and then 7-5 and 6-2, the score there. So Rafael Nadal out of the tournament. The big names still in there is Novak Djokovic. He went through. Novak Djokovic beat Stan Wawrinka quite convincingly 6-2 and 6-2. Number 2 set, Alexander Zverev is through to the quarterfinals, and so to also Tsitsipas of Greece. In the women's side of the draw, it is Paolo Badosa, number 2 seed, also out of the tournament. Some big seeds out of the Italian Open already in week 1. So it is Paula Badosa of Spain. She got beaten by Daria Kasatina, 6-4, 6-4, the score in that one. Number 9 seed, Ons Jabeur, that won the Madrid Open a week ago. She's through to the quarterfinals, and also Iga Swiatek, number 1 seed. She beat Victoria Azarenka, and the score there was 6-4 and 6-1. Lots of sports happening all over the globe. That's our international sports news for today. I hope you have a great sporting day. We talk again on Monday. Goodbye.
Thanks, Ari. That ends today's show. Please catch us again on Monday for an edition in which we will give you highlights of weekend action amongst other news. That's all from us. See you on Monday.